Thank you all. As a matter of fact, I think one of the proposals you have is taking a couple of the bills that we've introduced, Senator Whitehouse and myself, and we'd like to work with you on that. So the bottom line, from the Secret Service point of view, if cryptocurrency didn't exist, would it be harder to do ransomware attacks and get paid for it?
That's an interesting question, sir. It would be harder to facilitate the payment of the attacks. The ransomware attacks themselves would still occur. It would just be through a different payment mechanism.
So if you took cryptocurrency off the table, how would they get paid?
They would utilize other payment structures, regular fiat currency, the traditional financing of crime that has occurred for all existence.
So if they asked for cash, would that be tougher on them?
It would be more difficult for them to facilitate, yes, sir.
Okay. How many ransomware attacks are there every year against Russian businesses?
I don't have that information, sir.
What about Chinese businesses?
Similarly, I'd have to research that.
What about Iran?
Yes, same answer, sir.
What about North Korea? Same?
Yes, sir.
I bet you not many. So the point is that we have criminal enterprises interconnected to nation states. Do you agree with that from a Secret Service point of view?
Yes, sir, that's accurate.
If we compiled a terrorist list of state sponsor of terrorism, do we have such a list for state sponsors or safe havens for cyber terrorists?
We have a list of suspects and identified individuals that.
Do you think it would be helpful for the United States to create a list of countries that we believe are aiding and abetting ransomware attacks throughout the free world?
From a law enforcement perspective, we focus more on the individual than the country, sir. I would defer to a larger geopolitical.
Would it help the FBI?
Sir, we have a very good handle on what countries are behaving what way.
So we have a list of terrorist organizations, right, every year. The State Department,
correct, sir.
in coordination, comes out with a list of terrorist groups. I think we have a list of state sponsor of terrorism every year. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Is that right, Mr. Danning?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How about let's look at putting a list of state-sponsored or aiding and abetting countries when it comes to ransomware and cyber attacks? Does that make sense?
Perhaps I could jump in on that one. It's something that I don't know that I've thoroughly considered, so I'm not ready to give you a quick answer, but I do think that finding ways to press the countries that are harboring these.
Well, let's make a list of those countries. Who are they?
Certainly Russia is at the top of the list. They have been
So let's stop there. Russia's at the top of the list of aiding and abetting ransomware attacks and other cyber crimes. Do you agree with that?
Sir, aiding and abetting has a particular legal definition. I wouldn't say that the government of Russia is behind these attacks. However, we do believe that they are not doing what they could be to suppressing them within their borders.
Why aren't they doing what they could be doing?
There probably are various different reasons for that I could speculate on, including that, as you pointed out.
Have we ever seen a connection between the cyber criminals and Russian intelligence agencies?
At times, yes, sir. We have found.
Matter of fact, we found more than one time where the Russian intelligence agency members were actually involved in cyber crimes, right?
That also is true, sir.
I don't know what their moonlighting policy is, but it seems to me, I don't know what the CIA does in their off time, but I think the point we're trying to make is that deterrence has been lost when it comes to cybercrime, particularly ransomware. Do you all agree?
Sir, I would say we have a significant deterrence. Could we do more? Yes, we would.
Well, is it working?
It is having some effect, but it is not solving the problem.
Are the crimes going up or down?
Up, sir.
Dramatically up or slightly up?
Certainly significantly up, yes, sir.
Seems to me that deterrence is not working. From a Secret Service point of view, do you believe the network of laws we have today create enough deterrence in this space?
I believe the network of laws does, sir. I think there needs to be greater enforcement of those laws, greater resources.
So it's an enforcement problem, not legal authority problem?
From my perspective, sir, it's resourcing and enforcement of those laws and better equipping those law enforcement agencies that are tasked with.
So you really don't need much help from us?
We need significant help, sir, in authorities and in.
Well, you just said two different things.
In authorities related to this.
Thank you.